Hello everyone, I'm Mohammed Islam Shishir, and yeah, I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be solving this problem called Two Sum II, where the input array is sorted. So it's basically it's like two sum, but the input array is going to be sorted, so it's going to be much easier to solve. So yeah, in the description they're saying that given an one indexed array of integers numbers that is already sorted in non-descending order, find two numbers such that they add up to the specific target number. Okay, the thing is they're saying a lot of things in the description, but we have to return the indices of two numbers, index 1 and index 2, each incremented by 1. So what they're basically trying to say is that, so for example, this is going to be our input array, and the target is 9 for this. So as we can see, 2 plus 7 is 9. So so the index number of 2 is 0, index number of 2 is 0, and index number of 7 is 1. So return the indices of two numbers, index 1 and index 2, each incremented by 1. So we have to increment the index number by 1. So 0 is going to be 1 and 1 is going to be 2. So that's pretty much it. This is a very easy problem. I don't know why they're saying that this is a medium type problem. I don't know. So let's try to solve this one. Let's first try to visualize this. It's pretty basic actually. So this is our example array. So yeah, this is our example array. So like we can solve it by having two pointers. So we are going to have a left pointer on the first index and a right pointer on the last index. So every time we are going to add the value of the two pointers, and so yeah, so if the current sum is greater than the target, update the left pointer by 1, and if the current sum is less than the target number, update the right pointer by 1, and if current number is equal to the target number, then return left pointer plus 1 and right pointer plus 1. So yeah, let's go through this step by step. That is going to be like easier to understand, I guess. So so on the left pointer we have 2, and on the right pointer we have 15. So the current sum is going to be 17. So 17 is obviously so our target is 9, so 17 is greater than our target, so we need some to be lesser than 17. So what we are going to do is that we are going to update the right pointer, and the right pointer is going to be at index number 0, 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, now again we are going to calculate the sums. The sum is going to be 2 plus 11 is 13. So 13 is still greater than our target. So if the target is greater than if the sum is greater than the target, if the sum is greater than the target number, okay, this is wrong, this should be right, sorry about this, and this should be left. So we are going to update the right pointer again. So right pointer is going to be at index number 1. So now we are going to calculate the sum again. The sum is going to be 2 plus 7, that is exactly going to be 9, and yeah, the sum is equal to the target right now. So we return the index numbers. So index number is 0 and 1, so we are going to increment the index number by 1. So we are going to return 1 and 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go to the coding part, and yeah, let's see if I really did. If the current sum is greater, yeah, if sum is greater, we need something less. Yeah, okay. So here we are going to take a left pointer which is going to be 0 and a right pointer which is going to be numbers dot size minus 1. And while left is less than right, we are going to calculate the sum. So int sum is numbers of left pointer plus numbers of, why isn't it changing color, numbers I don't know, so right, so numbers of right pointer. Okay, now it did. So yeah, so if the sum is equal to the target, we are going to return the left pointer plus 1, so increment the left pointer and then return it, and right pointer plus 1. So yeah, and if, let's do it like this first, else if sum is less than target. So if sum is less than the target, we need the sum to be a greater number. So we are going to update the left pointer so that the total sum is going to be greater than the current sum. So left plus plus, otherwise right minus. Yeah, and by default we are going to return an empty. Okay, now this should work. It didn't. Why do you do this to me? Okay, so yeah, I did mess up. So yeah, now it's going to work. Yeah, so instead of this, what we can do is that we can make it a ternary operator. Yes. Okay, now if I submit this should probably get accepted. Yeah, so this was the solution for C++. Now we are going to solve it in Python. Okay, same, we are going to take a left pointer and our right pointer. So left is going to be 0 and right is going to be length of numbers. Did I copy that? Yeah, so numbers minus 1. Okay, while left is less than right, we are going to calculate sum. Sum is going to be numbers of left plus numbers of right. Okay, and same logic. So if sum is equal to target, we are going to, okay, we don't need brackets here, we are going to return left plus 1 and right plus 1. If sum is less than target, we are going to update the left pointer. So left plus equal 1, and else we are going to update the right pointer by 1. Okay, so this should, why, okay, anyways, I wanted to do it in one line but it didn't work. Anyways, so this is going to work. Yeah, now So this was the solution for Python. Let's do it in Ruby. Again, we're going to follow the same approach here. So left and right. Left is 0, right is numbers dot length minus 1, while left less than right if calculate the sum. So numbers of left plus numbers of right. Return left plus 1 and right plus 1 if the sum and target is equal. So sum equal target. Else what we are going to do is that if sum is less than target, we are going to update the left pointer plus equal 1, otherwise we are going to update the right pointer. So let's just run it. Okay, so if we submit this, it's going to get accepted. Okay, so yeah, we just used a ternary operator here. We can do this in 2 lines also, like if sum less than target, then end left plus equal 1 and else right minus equal 1. It's going to do the same thing. Yeah, anyways, so let's do it in JavaScript. This is going to be the last solution. So yeah, we're going to do the same thing here. Left equals 0 and right equal numbers dot length minus 1, while left less than right. Calculate the sum equals to numbers of left plus numbers of right. So if sum equal target, return plus left plus right. Okay, and yeah, we're going to use a ternary operator so that it takes less time. Target, if sum is less than target, so we're going to update the left pointer, left plus plus, otherwise update the right pointer, right minus minus, semicolon. If we submit this, this is going to, didn't I submit it? Yeah. So yeah, as we can see, I'm on the top of the pyramid here. That's not a pyramid. Anyways, that was a bad joke. Anyways, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. This was a really easy problem. I don't know why it's labeled medium here. So maybe it's because, I don't know. Anyways, maybe if someone didn't solve the two sum problem first, it would have been difficult. I don't know. It still seems like a basic never mind. So the thing is, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I will come up with new videos. Yeah, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I could do something better, or somehow I could improve myself. Yeah, that's it. So see you later. Thank you.